Did you know that walnuts, the tiny nuts that look harmless, can be both your best friend and your worst troublemaker after age 60? Many people believe eating walnuts every day is the secret to staying young, but few realize that just one small mistake, like the wrong timing, poor storage, or mixing them with certain medicines, can erase all the benefits or even cause harm. In today's video, Dr. Ethan Grant will help you uncover 5 common mistakes people make when eating walnuts and show you the doctor-approved fix for each one, so this little nut can truly support your heart, brain, and memory.
Brain-shaped gift.
Make sure to watch until the end, because you'll get the doctor-approved walnut routine, a simple plan for eating walnuts at the right time, in the right amount, and the right way for those over 60 who want to stay sharp and healthy every day. After turning 60, your body no longer handles food the same way it did at 30 or 40. Digestion slows down, the liver becomes less efficient at processing fats, and many people start taking daily medication. That's why even healthy foods like walnuts need to be eaten at the right time and in the right portion to avoid stressing your digestive system, your heart, or interacting with your medicine. According to the U.S. National Institute on Aging, more than 70% of people over 60 eat omega-3 rich foods like walnuts or fatty fish every week, but only about 1/3 of them do it correctly. The rest unknowingly reduce absorption or lose most of the benefits because of small daily habits they don't even notice. So let's join Dr. Ethan Grant to explore the 5 most common walnut mistakes after 60 and how to fix them with simple, doctor-approved tips so this small nut can truly become your lifelong ally for a strong heart and clear mind. Before we start, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the bell to stay updated with the latest senior health tips from the Ageless Vitality channel. 5 most common mistakes when eating walnuts after 60. Mistake 1. Eating too many at once. Too much of a good thing can turn bad. Many people believe that because walnuts contain healthy fats, the more they eat, the better it is for their heart and brain. In reality, after 60, the body doesn't process fats as quickly as before. Just 1 ounce of walnuts, or about 7 halves, already contains around 185 calories and 18 grams of fat. That's nearly 1/3 of the total fat an older adult needs for the whole day. When digestion slows and the liver and gallbladder become less efficient, that extra fat can cause bloating, indigestion, or even mild diarrhea. Your body is like an engine that's been running for many years. If you pour in too much oil at once, it doesn't run faster, it just clogs up. Walnuts are good fuel, but if you overload the system, your digestion struggles. A study from the American Clinical Nutrition Institute found that adults over 60 who ate more than 2 ounces of walnuts daily had a 28% higher risk of digestive issues without gaining extra heart benefits. The fix is simple. Stick to just 1 ounce per day, about 7 halves. Eat slowly and chew well so your body can absorb all the healthy fats instead of letting them sit in your stomach. The best time is in the afternoon, around 2 to 3 p.m., when lunch is already digested. Pair them with a few slices of apple or a spoon of Greek yogurt to balance fiber and prevent heaviness. Linda, 68, from Texas, used to eat 2 handfuls of walnuts every morning thinking it was good for her heart. After 2 months, she noticed weight gain and bloating. When she cut down to 7 halves a day and switched to eating them in the afternoon, she felt lighter, slept better, and saw a big drop in her cholesterol levels. Sometimes, the secret to walnut power isn't in eating more, it's in eating the right amount. For the body after 60, enough is what truly means good. Mistake 2. Eating at the wrong time, making your medicine less effective. Many older adults like to eat walnuts right after taking their medicine in the morning or before bed to boost the brain. But these are actually the worst times. Both can slow digestion and interfere with how your body absorbs medication. Think of your body as a busy train station. In the morning, the medicine trains and food trains are already crowding the tracks. If you add another train full of walnut fats and fiber, the rails get jammed. The medicine trains can't leave on time, and their effects are delayed. A Mayo Clinic study found that walnuts can slow the absorption of heart, thyroid, and blood pressure medicines by up to 2 hours. For people managing chronic conditions, that 2-hour delay can cause blood pressure swings or irregular heartbeat. Because walnuts are high in fat, eating them on a full stomach or right before bed also makes your digestive system work overtime. This can lead to acid reflux, gas, or poor sleep. After 60, your metabolism is slower, so eating at the wrong time is like forcing an old clock to tick faster. It wears out the gears and throws off the rhythm. The fix: eat walnuts at least 2 hours apart from your medication. If you take your medicine in the morning, wait until mid-afternoon to eat walnuts. By then, your medicine is absorbed, your body is steady, and it's ready to receive good nutrients. Avoid eating them before bed so your stomach can rest. Richard, 71, used to take his heart medicine and then eat oatmeal with walnuts right after. A few weeks later, he started feeling dizzy and noticed his heart racing. When his doctor told him to separate his walnut snack from his medication by 2 hours, the symptoms disappeared completely. Walnuts are your heart's friend, but only if you let them enter the room at the right time. If both guests, medicine and walnuts, arrive together, their conversation becomes a mess, and no one gets heard. Give each guest their own time, and your body will thank you. Remember, walnuts should be treated like a small, separate snack, not squeezed in right after pills or meals. Eat them at the right time so your medicine works well and your heart and brain get the full benefit. If you've ever eaten walnuts right around your medication time, type "too close" in the comments to see how many others are like you. These two simple mistakes may seem small, but they explain why so many people over 60 eat walnuts for months without feeling any results. Once you understand that less and timed right is the real key, your body can absorb every bit of nutrition, and your heart and memory will grow stronger naturally. Mistake 3. Mixing walnuts with supplements or other foods. When too many good things become risky. Many older adults believe that the more omega-3 they get, the better it is for their heart. They take fish oil, eat salmon, and then add a few handfuls of walnuts every day. In truth, this is one of the most dangerous mistakes because the body only needs a small amount of omega-3 to keep the heart and brain working well. Think of omega-3 as a layer of oil that helps your heart run smoothly. But if you keep pouring more oil in when the engine is already full, it will overflow and cause problems. For an older body, that means the blood can become too thin, which may lead to nosebleeds, bruises, or bleeding gums for no clear reason. The U.S. National Institutes of Health reports that when omega-3 intake goes above 3 grams per day from food and supplements combined, the risk of bleeding rises by about 40%, especially for people taking blood thinners. Walnuts are already a rich natural source of omega-3. If you add fish oil, fatty fish, or blood-thinning drugs like warfarin or clopidogrel, your circulation becomes too slippery. The heart doesn't need excess oil, it needs balance. Walnuts also contain tannins, which help reduce inflammation but can block iron absorption. If eaten together with iron-rich foods or iron supplements, iron absorption may drop by up to 60%. This can be dangerous for older adults who are prone to anemia or taking iron pills. The fix is simple. If you're already taking fish oil or blood thinners, cut down to just 3 to 4 walnut halves per day. If you take iron supplements, eat walnuts at least 2 hours apart from your pills. For people with anemia, it's best to eat walnuts in the afternoon and avoid combining them with iron-rich meals like beef or liver. Helen, 70, from California, once had mild nosebleeds even without bumping into anything. Her doctor found that she was taking fish oil, eating salmon, and having walnuts all on the same day. After adjusting her routine, the nosebleeds disappeared, her skin looked brighter, and she started sleeping better. Walnuts are precious, but when combined wrong, they're like pouring more oil into a lamp that's already full. The flame won't shine brighter, it'll just burn out faster. Mistake 4. Buying and storing walnuts the wrong way. From superfood to silent inflammation trap. Many people buy walnuts in bulk and keep them in kitchen cabinets or plastic jars, but walnuts aren't like other dry nuts. They contain very delicate oils that react quickly to heat and light. When exposed to air or sunlight for too long, those oils oxidize and form aldehydes, tiny toxic molecules that trigger inflammation and can harm your liver, heart, and blood vessels. A 2020 Journal of Food Chemistry study found that over 90% of walnuts sold loose in grocery stores became partially oxidized after just 3 months at room temperature. The scary part? You can't see it with your eyes, Most people only notice once there's a strange smell, but by then, tiny cell damage has already started. Your body is like a small garden. Fresh walnuts are like clean water that nourishes your plants, but spoiled walnuts are like polluted water that slowly makes the leaves wilt. The more often you eat poorly stored walnuts, the more those toxins build up inside you. The fix: buy only enough for 1 month at a time. Store them in a glass jar with a tight lid, inside the fridge or freezer. If frozen, walnuts can last up to a year without losing nutrients. Avoid keeping them in clear plastic containers, near sunlight, or close to the stove, as heat speeds up oil breakdown. Here's a simple test. Smell your walnuts before eating. Fresh ones have a soft, nutty scent. If they smell like paint, sour oil, or taste slightly bitter, they've already oxidized. Throw them away even if they look fine. Dr. Grant explains, many of my patients had bloating or mild rashes simply because they were eating old walnuts. Once they switched to fresh nuts and stored them properly, digestion improved, and they slept better. Another tip: lightly toast walnuts for about 5 minutes before eating. Gentle heat helps wake up their natural oils, enhances the aroma, and makes fats easier for the body to absorb, like warming up an engine before driving. Fresh walnuts smell like clean earth after rain. Stale ones smell like old paint. Just one quick sniff can tell you whether you're holding a friend or a troublemaker. Mistake 5. Ignoring allergy and cross-contamination risks. The hidden enemy in small nuts. Many people think nut allergies only happen to children, but a 2022 study in the Journal of Allergy and Clinical Immunology shows nut allergies in adults are rising by 12% each year, and walnuts are among the strongest triggers. Allergic reactions in older adults can be subtle at first: a dry mouth, a slight itch in the throat, mild stomach discomfort, or small red bumps that look like dry skin. But the body remembers. If you keep eating walnuts without realizing it, the next reaction can be much stronger. Cross-contamination makes things worse. Around 95% of walnut products on the market are processed in facilities that also handle almonds, cashews, or peanuts. For sensitive people, even tiny traces can cause symptoms. To stay safe, always read the label carefully. If you see "may contain traces of other nuts," that means cross-contamination is possible. Older adults, especially those on allergy medication, should choose whole walnuts in shells and start with small amounts. In the first week, try just 2 to 3 halves a day and observe how your body reacts: skin, breathing, digestion. If you notice any itchiness, throat irritation, or rash, stop immediately and talk to your doctor. Take Raymond, 66, for example. He ate walnuts daily with no issue until he bought a mixed nut bag one day. A few hours later, he felt dryness in his throat and started coughing. It turned out that batch was packaged with peanuts, and even a trace amount caused irritation. Since switching to pure whole walnuts stored separately, he's had no problems. Walnuts are like kind friends, but when they stand in the wrong crowd, they can suddenly turn against you. The key is choosing your friends wisely and listening to what your body tells you. Looking back, all 3 mistakes share one root cause: not understanding how the body works after 60. At this age, digestion slows, absorption becomes more selective, and the immune system gets more sensitive. Walnuts only help when eaten in the right amount, at the right time, stored correctly, and matched to your own body's needs. If you've ever felt bloated, tired, itchy, or restless after eating walnuts, you might be making one of these mistakes without realizing it. Walnuts aren't the problem. The problem lies in how we treat them. When you respect your body's natural rhythm, this little nut returns to its true role as a quiet ally that protects your heart, brain, memory, and mood every day. Remember, you don't need a lot or anything complicated, just consistency and the right habits. A small handful of fresh walnuts, eaten at the right time, is enough to bring gentle energy and peaceful sleep. If you've ever experienced any of these 3 mistakes, share your story in the comments. Your experience might help someone else avoid the same problem. And if you never realized walnuts could have a dark side, hit like to let me know you're still here on this journey to better health after 60 with the Ageless Vitality channel. Doctor-approved walnut routine. The right way to eat walnuts after 60 walnuts only show their real benefits when eaten at the right time and in the right amount. After 60, your body works like a fine-tuned clock. Just a small shift can throw everything off. Here's the simple, doctor-approved walnut routine from Dr. Ethan Grant. It's easy to follow, gentle on digestion, and designed especially for older adults. Optimal schedule: morning. If you take medication, avoid walnuts. Your stomach needs time to process the medicine without fats slowing down absorption. Afternoon, around 2 to 3 p.m. This is the golden hour. Eat 7 walnut halves with a few apple slices or half a cup of Greek yogurt. At this time, your body absorbs nutrients well, your mind stays sharp, and your energy lasts until dinner. Evening. Avoid walnuts if your dinner already includes fatty fish or fish oil, as too much omega-3 can cause bloating or disturb your sleep. Storage and preparation tips. Keep walnuts in a sealed glass jar in the refrigerator for no longer than 1 month. Before eating, lightly toast them for about 5 minutes to warm the natural oils and make them easier to digest. When eaten with yogurt, the enzymes in the yogurt help your body digest and absorb omega-3 better. Results. Within 3 to 4 weeks, most people notice clear improvements: easier digestion, deeper sleep, sharper memory, and steadier energy throughout the day. The body feels lighter, and the mind becomes calmer and more focused. Eating walnuts the right way isn't just a habit, it's a mindful act of self-care. Just one small handful a day, eaten at the right time, can strengthen your heart, sharpen your memory, and brighten your mood. Walnuts don't require perfection, only consistency and understanding. Remember, it's not what you eat, but how you eat that matters. When you treat your body with patience and awareness, it will reward you with lasting strength and clarity. If you find these tips helpful, please like and share this video with your friends or loved ones over 60 so they too can enjoy the benefits of small but meaningful changes. In the next video, the Ageless Vitality channel will bring you more simple yet powerful ways to eat right, stay healthy, and keep your body flexible after 60. Stay tuned so you don't miss the easy nutrition secrets that can make a big difference for you and your loved ones.